Morning, traders. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all. Everybody having a good morning? Everybody have a good overnight session? All right. Well, good morning, everyone. Today is March 3rd. And welcome to the morning session. I'll be you all's host this morning. Y'all know that we've got Mike out today, and he'll be back in tomorrow. So don't worry. Maybe even Coach Breezy will jump in with us this morning at the session. Let's go ahead and get started with the morning news. Here's a breakdown of the morning session. The macro picture, war footing. The primary driver is the sharp escalation in the Middle East. Overnight reports of U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran have triggered a classic risk-off reaction in equities while sending commodities into a frenzy. NASDAQ and the Qs. The action. Futures are under pressure with NASDAQ slightly down 1.8% in the pre-market. The vibe. Tech is taking a hit as investors flee to safety. Higher prices are stroking fresh inflation fears, which usually puts a ceiling on NASDAQ growth. Play the trend. Watch for sell the news bounce if the open is too deep, but the trend is decidedly bearish. Keep an eye on the VIX. We've been looking at the VIX, which has spiked towards 25, suggesting we're in for a choppy, high range day. So expect some choppy price action here in the morning session. Gold, pure chaos. Gold surged to an intraday high of 5,426 announced earlier this morning before pairing with some gains to sit around 5,270. It's a classic tug of war. Geopolitics is driving safe haven demand, but a surging dollar is acting as a drag. Look for consolidation. The initial shock move has happened. Now it's whether it can hold the 5,250 level or if profit takers will drive it back down to pre-strike levels. WTI crude is the main character today, surging over 8% to near $77 a barrel. Brent is crossing $83. Fear of total shutdown of the Straits of Hormuz, where 20% of the global oil flow is driving the price. With Saudi Arabia, Ras Tanura refinery reportedly halting some operations after drone strikes. Supply risk is at a multi-year high. This is a headline-driven market. Any news regarding the status of the Straits or further retaliatory strikes will move the needle $2 to $3. If you're trading this on a prop account, watch your drawdown. The slippage could be nasty today. And that's our morning news. I need to get you guys some levels. I wasn't quite sorry. I was running a little bit behind this morning, so wanted to make sure I jumped in the session with you guys and did have you guys. They're wondering if I was going to show up or not. So again, I apologize for that. Let's see. Let's go. Man, we had a nasty sell-off on the London close. I mean, geez. I mean, we're back at the bottom of the range from last week. Broke Friday's lows. And we're not too far from the intraday low at 369. We're about 21 minutes away from the open. Interesting. Well, let's take a look at gold here in the mornings. Nasty sell there in gold now, sitting at 5,177. I can get my charts ready because I didn't have everything up and running yet. So get Discord back up. What do you think of the NQ playbook from my morning email? You know, Macron, I don't get your morning email, sir. I would love to read your morning email, but I actually don't get them. Morning, Patricia. Morning, Ron. Oh, short gold. That was fast. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm sitting in some shorts right now on MES right now, so I'm in a little bit of drawdown right now, but not bad. I want to see if we can sweep that low before we open. That's actually what I'm looking at right now. What is this? Where did this come from? I don't remember. I remember messing with this last night. So I did get out of one of them. That's what it was. I'd swung a position. So I took half the profit on it. So I'm still on half the position right now. That's what that was. I was thinking so many things I'm doing simultaneously. It's hard for me to keep track of everything. Maybe it went to your spam. I'll forward it to you. You know what? If you could send it to my Blue Sky email, that would be awesome, sir. I would love it if you could send it to my Blue Sky email. I don't check my personal email as much. I don't, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I barely check my email anymore since I don't do stuff like that as much. You know, like when I had my IT company, man, I would check my email every second. And since I got into this and trading and stuff, I haven't had the necessity to do that in such a long time. So I'd love a reason to check my email. It'd bring me back to some of the old times. Oh, look at that. I just got it here. I got the PDF of that. Let's go. Okay. So I like that. You're talking about the treasury yields as well. Yeah, that's gonna be another one to keep an eye out. Is that what are we gonna do in the bond notes? You have to keep an eye on the 10-year bonds. Do we have a 10-year bond auction today? Let's take a look. See, we don't have much going on today as far as news. All we've got is we just had the red book, which was a little bit higher. A couple of Fed speakers, and then we've got what crude oil going on later on. That's after market close. Yeah, we won't even see that. Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty natural market. Yep. I'm taking a look at it as we speak. Let's see, snapshot. GD sell off, and there's no relief in sight. Equities are gapping down as the streets, let's see, almost. Yeah, this is going. It'll all be over soon. You couldn't be more right, Steve. It'll all be over sooner than we all know. Oil inflation, no cuts. Global risk off is broadening. NQ in a strong sell territory. Overall signals Read strong sell. And Q is breaking down below the 200, the 50, and has broken below the lower Bollinger Band. RSI is at 38.9, is bearish, but not oversold yet. There's room for more downside. I agree with you. I think there is more room for downside. But we're catching a pretty nice bounce right now. I've got a few levels I need to adjust here. So let's see. Okay, good. That's there already. We broke below Mike's level. You know, like a week or so ago, he had mentioned the 24,574. Okay, and then we've got Fed speaker today, who New York Fed Williams speaks at 9:55. And Kashkari is on at 11:55. Any dovish signals could trigger a short covering bounce, but geopolitics is driving the bus today. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Kashkari, Kashkari is just not as important as he used to be. Coach Mann had mentioned that because, I thought the same thing, but we'll have to see. I mean, this guy has wreaked havoc in the market before. So, yeah, no, let's see if this Tuesday is another Tuesday that he's going to give us a special on. Let's see, what do we got? Jeffrey Schmidt speaks. He's a Kansas City Fed, another voice on how the energy stocks changes the inflation and outlook. Yeah, energy sector is a sticky subject right now. Let's see what else. Kashkari, we just talked about that. Crude oil inventories. Oh, that's what's going on later on this afternoon. We have crude oil inventories. So normally a second tier release, but with the Straits threatened, any sign of supply tightening will add fuel to the fire. Expect heightened sensitivity to this number. The only problem with this is that we saw that yesterday. We saw that kind of shell shock because of the Straits being the threats that the Iranians were putting, that they were going to blow up ships, and we had that pull up back. We had to sell. We had to sell because of it, and we quickly bounced from that because the market realizes that the US is in control of one of the largest oil deposits on earth now, with us controlling Venezuela's oil, right? Is that Venezuela? I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it. It is that really. And we sunk all their ships, so we've kind of neutralized a lot of their threat. I just can't say how much that bearing is going to have on it. We already kind of got ahead of that narrative by taking control of oil in Venezuela. So I don't know how I can see that kind of going against us, but we'll always see. We can always see. We'll wait and see what happens, of course. Let's see. Today is a continuation of a sell-off headline driven. Bearish bias, key anchors below the Bollinger Band at 24,503. That's a stretch move below that. Monthly pivot at S1. Gotcha. You guys need to take a look at McCarm's technical analysis. This is good stuff. I like it. Yeah, I'm digging your technical analysis. It's good stuff. NASDAQ pushing up while the Russell is pushing down. Look at that. My contracts just went green. I'm going to sell those. I want to get out of that because I don't have a lot of conviction in this play. All right. Let's see. NQ is below the lower Bollinger Band, lower, which means we're in sketchy territory. Watch for a snapback towards 24,500 to 24,600. Yeah, I see that right now. We just bounced. We just snapped back to 24,500. Jeez Louise. Wow. We've got a lot of news going on. It's going to be an interesting day. Chips are down for the morning session. So really interesting. Hey, thank you for sending me that. Very similar to what my analysis was. I think it was kind of my read on it. What's the res on NQ? What do you mean res? Oh, resistance. You know what? Let me get those for you guys. I hadn't even gotten my morning numbers yet. I was actually going to do them quickly here on the fly with you guys. Okay, and let's see. So for resistance on NASDAQ, I've got 24,682. You have a pretty big range, to be honest with you. You've got a pretty big range going on. For lower side targets, I've got 24,481 and 24,387. So those would be my lower targets for NASDAQ. Unfortunately, we've already taken out the downside targets. Oh, we're getting that push here in the morning session. Geez, here we go. We're starting to bounce. We're about 8 minutes away from the open team. Oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to close this. Yep, I have to close this. Damn it. Oh, that's perfect. You just gave back all that. Hmm. Yes, sir. We don't allow guest speakers on during the weekly sessions. If you've got a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. If you're trying to figure out why you can't type in chat, it's because you don't have a verified role. You'll have to open a support ticket inside of the Blue Sky dashboard. You can ask our staff for a verified role, and you will then have access to be able to type into all the Discord channels. Otherwise, the only channel you will be able to type in will be the question and answer section until you get that verification. So again, if you're trying to type in the main channel of this Discord and you can, it's due to you missing the verified role. Oh no, why? Ah, so much for that. Looks like we might get a nice rip here into the morning. Oh no, why is this not closing? Oh, well, so much for that. We're about 6 minutes away from the open team. Let me get this out of here. Okay, so we've got overhead resistance at 24,682, and then your next area of resistance will be at 24,853. And then a high side target, if we could actually get up there, would be 25,194. So let's see, that would be way up here. It would be like way up here. We'd have to have a pretty good bounce just to even get to those. We got a lot of room above that we could just pop through. You know, I would really keep an eye on Mike's level at 24,574. See what we do there. Because see, we try to get over that in the overnight and we hit resistance there. So I would be kind of worried about what that's going to do. So let's see what the market does this morning. You know, good luck everybody on your trades. Let's see what we can find this morning session. Above the 200 on the 1 minute. Let's take a look at the, let's go move over to the 3. Okay, so on the 2, we're fighting the 200 to get over it. And on the 3 minute, the 200 is up at 24,606. I'm locked out for the day. Might have some fun in my demo account. Am I taking any positions? Yes. Yes, I am taking some positions. Well, I want to see if we can get a pullback to a level up here before I attempt a reshort. Just not ready for it yet. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, team. We're 2 minutes away from the open now. Still within the morning range now. So let's see what happens here. Like I said, I want to see if we can get maybe a little bit more of a push up, and then I'll try to attempt a short. If we see the rejection and the weakness there at 24,574, that'll be the level that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Okay, let's take a look at gold. Got 1 minute. Overhead resistance on gold right now is 51,771, 5,222, and 5,267. Downside target will be a low of 5,081. And then your next area would be 5,064 on the downside. This swing low has some major importance for direction. We either remain above it or go upward for a full breakdown trade. Woo. Nice. Good luck. Good luck, Coach Breezy. Got 4 seconds till the open, team. Good luck to everyone. Don't forget, don't marry your bias and stay flexible, team. Good luck again. Tech not moving much right here at the open. Tech is starting to move up to the upside. Catching a slight bid here. Yikes. Market ripping up now. Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. Wow. That's incredible. Wow. There goes the market up to the upside. Look at that rip. Oh my God. Look at that. All right. We're at yesterday's prior orb. Let's see. Let's see if we can get in on this. I'm gonna size down and see if we can get on this right up. I'm gonna put a bid at 24,588. Let's see if we get that wick. Oh, okay. All right, we're in. We got in and off that support level right there. Yes, sir. Who's that lady? I don't know who that lady. Oh, the prophecy has been fulfilled. Yep. Looks like you called that perfect. Gold starting to sell. This is supposed to be on Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting at 67,167. Let's see if we hold this level. Let's see if we hold this level. I'll pull back to our level right there. Let's see how long this is. Well, Boulder trying. We're trying to hold that 4-hour support level, but look a little weak. Pulling the 9-minute here. Sorry, guys, I'm on the 30. I'm just trying to watch this. Oof. Oh, man, you got to be kidding me, right? Like those shorts. The shorts have it. Yikes. Okay, we're out of this. We're out of this. We'll see if we take out that low. I'm going to just be patient on this now. Wow. What's that? Gee. We're back at that orb high again. Looks like I should have held that long. Hearing Steve's targets filled. I'm sure you are, my friend. I'm sure you're hearing them. Let's see if we get a little bit of a relief. Maybe a move up like we did yesterday. Hey, good morning, MJ. How are you? Above the 200 now on the 3. Looking pretty strong now. I picked up also some SPX 690 calls. They were like 8 cents. They're super cheap. 0 DTEs. The options chain is just all juice to the downside. So the call side chain is super cheap right now. You know what? I'm going to move over to that over here. I just want to take a look at it for a second. All right, let's go back to my other chart. Holding out to the upside. Yeah, market is trying. All right, let's see if we get that Friday low. Let's try this. I want to see if I can reload the long. Let's see if I can grab a long off VWAP. So that 3 minute, okay, we're in. Let's see if we can hold this. Well, this isn't good. What? Yikes. They're still dumping. I'm just going to wait on this for now because I've already gotten stopped out once. So I don't want to get stopped. I don't want to cut the position and then it bounce again on me. I'm going to go down to a lower time frame and see if I just want to see if we can catch one more. Maybe we can catch one here at Mike's level here. A little battle here. Let's see if I can scale into this so I can get out of this. Market is really starting to bleed though. A little really dangerous for this long. Yeah, the market open, Nacho. Giving us PTSD here in the morning session. No bueno. No bueno, bro. DRV is up 5% for the day. Okay. We're stacked in with 3 cons now. Let's see if we can catch a bid off the 200. I'll put a sell limit because I want to see if we can get that pop. Still really volatile, and we don't have necessarily the direction just yet. We can get back up to the 200. Looking like the short is going to hold though. Shoot. Come on, bulls. If we get under the 200, I'm just going to cut this though. Ah. Come on, hold it. Come on, hold it. Come on, bulls. Hold that 200. Don't break it. God, they're going to break it. Might be one of those short the pop days. Come on, give us one more test of the 200. Oh, there's that break of the 200. Come on, bulls, pick it back up. Come on, give us that pop. I'm not going to even. Okay. Okay. Come on. on, baby. Do it. It is so weak. Come on, a little bit more. Do it, Bulls. Come on, Bulls. You can do it. Come on, Bulls. Get us up there. Get us to the 200. We got a few bucks we got to make up. Okay. Can we get a little further up? Come on. A little bit more. Come on. I'm going to move my take profit to 24,622. Let's see if we can just get up there. With 3 cons, that's pretty decent money. That should get close to making up my loss. Come on, Bulls. Rejecting yesterday's orb low, as a matter of fact. I haven't set up today's orb. It might be a pretty small range that we're going to be in. Yikes. They're not going to give it to us. Come on, Bulls. Move my take profit a little bit. There it is. All right, that's it. It's dead. That's dead. I should have taken profit on that. That was my screw up right there. All right, let's see. Orb high is at 24,660. Oh wait, no, that's low. All right, 24,502. So NQ's orb range, that's the 15-minute opening range. It's going to be 24,661 is the top side of that. The bottom side of that orb will be at 24,502. What else we got? I just signed you. All right, I'm going to move back to the 9. See if I can get a little bit better clarity on this. I should have left my take profit. I would have gotten it. It would have hit my take profit too right there. Probably not. Looks like we're going to go lower though. Let's take a look at the heat map. Oof, bros. I mean, there's a lot of room for the market to turn around and hit upward, but right now, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh man. We're right at the orb low now. That's such a lower time frame. I'm going to drop down. I want to take the break of the orb low. I want to take that break of it. There it is. There she goes. Perfect. That's what I should have done. I should have waited for the orb break. It's been a while since I've been trading with you guys in the morning session, so sorry. Yeah, getting back into trading the morning session. I should have waited for that. Oh, snap. Let's take a look at the Russell. Russell is trying to catch a base right now. Snap. The bulls are fighting. This is probably just a reload, though, for them to head lower, though. I'm going to wait on this. Oh, yeah, I see the newsletter now. I see the newsletter now. Let's go. Don't have that on. Let's open up the rest of our streams because I don't have everything open now. Okay. Turn on the Blue Sky and Twitch. Okay, perfect. That's done. I got my chat windows all up. I didn't have all my chats open yet, so I got a bunch of chat windows all over my screen right now. Let me move those around. I can't even see the chart right now. Please be advised, our third-party clearing provider is currently experiencing latency issues. As a result, order acknowledgements and executions may be delayed. We're actively working with clearing providers to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. We appreciate your patience. Looks like Weeble's having some data issues. You guys be very careful. You guys be very careful with your trades today. I'm going to stack that next short in. I think we're getting it now. We're going to get that sell. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on, give us that sell. Push it. Algos got me short again, so I'm taking the short based off the algos. Fed Williams is now speaking as well, so be careful with whatever he says. What is this? It only opened on 2 accounts. Oh man. Okay. Cheese and rice. Short is working now. Well, it was working. We were like almost break even. We keep getting these pullbacks. Nothing. Why did I only get this on 2 accounts? I didn't get it across all my accounts. Come on, let's take out that low. Let's do it. Let's break the orb and let's get our butts down. Let's get this slip and slide going. What do you guys think? I'm ready to make some money. I don't know why the rest of those accounts didn't take that trade. Dang. Oh, yes. Come on. Do it. Come on. Yes. Come on. Push it lower. MES is actually working a little bit better than the NQ is. Come on. Give us that dump. Anybody else short right now? I'm sure a few of you guys are short right now. Come on. Keep dumping this thing. Yes. There she goes. Come on. Give us that next leg down. Come on. Do it. Yes. Come on. Keep pushing this thing. Take my profit on that before I buy it back up. My entry wasn't that great. Could be a downtrend all day, just a sell off of a morning. Let's go over to MES and take a look at it. Oh, I'm glad I took profit on that. Ooh. Man, that was so late. I was so late on that. Sheesh. Whew. Man, rejected it right back down and stuffed it right back under that level. Breezy telling me, bro, wicked candles on ES. Across the board, very volatile morning here. Just to stuff it back down. Yeah, I definitely say today is a short the pop day, at least for the interim. You know, any pops up in the market, you'll wanna short those for the time being until the trend changes. But yeah, Nacho, the Bears can't finish the job. Rejected the orb low again. I should have taken that short again off the orb low. That would have been perfect. I didn't know if we were gonna try to get over it or what we're gonna do. Russell holding the lows. Doesn't even look like it's trying to catch a bid. Let's go take a look at the Dow. What do y'all think? Dow pushing lower. How about Dixie? We've been keeping an eye on the dollar. And again, it's one of those days that the dollar is just ripping to the upside, sitting at 99,445. Set a new intraday high. Woo-wee. And it doesn't look like it's stopping either. Let's go back at Bitcoin and take a look and see what BTC is doing. Just kind of consolidating at these lows. It looks like it's trying to catch a bid itself. With gold moving further lower, let's take a look at silver. Probably doing the same thing itself. It's like a bear flag silver and gold are making right now, to be honest with you, on the higher time frame. Let's go back to GC one more time. Yeah, it looks like a bear flag we're making right there on gold. You guys be careful. Oh, one more. We're selling more. Oh, we rejected the orb low one more time. Ooh. Gold range is not to be trusted. Yeah, I don't trust it either. Fairly manipulated right now. I'd be careful with it. You know, let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil is ripping. So let's take a look at CL. Don't forget, if you guys want to trade the mini micros, you could trade MCL. MCL can provide you a lower leverage and lower risk. So if you guys are looking, you can definitely trade those names. Looks like we're hitting a morning resistance right now. High side on crude oil will be 77.98 a barrel, currently sitting at 76.76. Let's go check out MES. MES is battling the EMAs, but we're still in a downtrend. So you can see it all here. So options chain is juiced right now. Fed Schmidt is putting in a hard line that inflation is sticking. So he's been a hardliner on the cuts. He's been noticeably hawkish. And we're getting news from Iran and Israel. Israel's airspace will be opening gradually on Wednesday. Bull's got to hold the support. Renko show downside. Renkos have not even posted up that we're going to the upside. Man, I should have held that short at the open. I would have paid. Hey, what's up, Ron? Welcome back. Not much, just still in the opening range. You have not moved from it. You know, testing the lower portion of the opening range, so the 15-minute. So we're just kind of just dancing around here. Want to see if we're going to take our next leg down, you know, if this is just a little breather for the market before it takes its next leg down. Is this the reload for downside? The Russell is pushing further down now. I'm gonna see if I can take a short here at the orb low because I was waiting for that. So let's see if we get one more push up into that orb low. Gonna miss it. Come on, give me a ride. Come on, I need an Uber ride downtown. Come on. There's that bid. They're trying. Russell trying to get lower. Come on. Give me that ride. Okay, we're in. Okay, now you can take us downtown. Watching 525, short below, long above. Oh my goodness. And there's that bid coming in on us. It's been crazy volatile. It's been crazy volatile this morning. Well, there's your 525. NVIDIA is kind of catching a bid right now. Roll back over to Dixie, hitting a little resistance. Let's go over to NVDA. NVIDIA is trying to break to the upside.